Welcome to Fast Cars, Fast Girls. We are your IndyCar experience.
Well, Molly, let's kick it off.
Absolutely. Let's warm up the tires. So, talk some news.
Yeah.
Feed right into the, it's the off season, but like once a month, we're gonna talk about the silly season. So it's time to get a little silly.
It's time to get silly. And then,
then-
of course, your favorite segment, Shit We Didn't Make Up, the MotoGP at Indy.
Which probably we should have done a while back.
That's all right.
That's all right. And then our woman of the week, Angel Sampi.
All right.
Angel? Angela? Angel?
I
It's not
think
Angela.
I think it's Angela.
That's not how my Angela spells it.
I wholeheartedly agree. But I'm thinking they want that pronounced Angela.
I bet they do too, but I was like, excuse you, that's not how you spell Angela.
Or Angel.
Or Angel. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it later.
It's Angelle, since none of you can see the outline that we're looking at, by the way. I just realized that that's a very inclusive conversation for a radio show.
Everybody going, how is it spelled, you two idiots? Somebody's just
right, yes, somebody's screaming.
Right now.
How is it spelled? Angelle.
Yep.
We'll put up a Twitter poll. Is it Angel or Angela?
Angela. Yeah. Maybe we tag her in the Twitter poll.
I mean, let's tag her after the poll so that we can find out if we're right. Yeah.
I like this idea.
Yeah, I like it. All right, so into news.
God in heaven.
God in heaven, indeed. So the W Series finally announced their 2020 lineup.
So, yeah, they had 6. I can't math.
Yep, 6 spots.
6 spots. So 6 new people joined, and some people did not make it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I always mispronounce poor Ayla's name. It's Ayla Agron, Abby Eaton, Belen Garcia, Naria Marty, Irina Sidorkova, and Bruna Tomaselli.
Hell yeah, Bruna.
Hell yeah, Bruna and Ayla. But yay, Bruna.
Yeah, I'm super excited about Bruna.
I am too. Interesting.
I will miss seeing her this next season, though.
I know. It's kind of what makes me sad.
I know, because I just love her. She's such a sweetheart.
Maybe I don't know how much overlap there was.
Yeah.
Well, I think one of the races definitely, well, maybe not. Maybe it doesn't overlap with the GP. I don't have a calendar up. Yeah, that is what sucks, is that we probably won't see her in the paddock right now. But
I know, but that's okay. I'm sure we will see her in the paddock again.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, so yeah, so that's very exciting.
Yeah, and interesting cat leg. Not on this list.
Yeah.
And Shea Holbrook.
Yeah.
Also interesting.
Although Shea did not have a great season last season.
No, but she made it for the tryouts, and so I'm like, wow, is she just, what happened?
Yeah, I don't know. Although, I'd love to, before I just make this statement, I'd love to kind of peruse, but I feel like Shea and Kat were 2 of the oldest drivers.
Potentially, yes.
Yeah, and I would hate for that to have been a factor.
I would too. Yeah, I can't say because.
So before I say that, before I make 100%. Up a rumor that it was a factor, I definitely know that Kat, I think, was the oldest.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's very interesting. I'm shocked by Catherine Legg not being.
I am too, which makes me wonder there was some other reason.
Yeah, that's why I'm jumping to conspiracy theories.
Yeah, that's what we do here.
It's what we do. That's why we have to have this section called "Shit We Didn't Make Up."
Because we make up a lot of shit, everybody. Just Don't trust. We do. Don't trust a hoe.
Don't trust a hoe. Well, this past weekend we had the Chris Griffiths Memorial Test.
I spelled it wrong again.
You did. Chris Griffiths Memorial Test at the IMS.
Which great time, and IP2000 is going to be kind of fun to watch.
It is. They were so close in the times, and yeah, Indy Pro 2000 is going to be tight this year. Yeah, it was a tight field.
I think we only saw like 3 cars for Indy Lights, maybe 5.
Yeah, we saw like 5, I think.
Yeah, I think 5.
And yeah, a lot of USF 2000 cars.
Always a lot of USF 2000 cars. Always.
Oh, I'm so glad that I thought about the earplugs because damn, they're loud.
God. We forget we were in post-race brain and you were like, I'm going to get earplugs. Oh,
would you like some too? You were like, God, yes.
Oh God, because I had just pulled up, rolled down the windows, and it was the USF 2000, and I was like, let me just roll these windows back up. Like,
nope.
No, not this early. Caffeine's not kicked in yet.
Well, yeah, and I tried that bottle of wine that bit me in the ass. The wine was not as good as I wanted it to be, and it gave me a horrible hangover. And I normally am not that sound sensitive with hangovers. I've really never had. I mean, maybe 3 or 4 times in my life have I had a hangover where like I was sensitive to sound.
Mm-hmm.
But Saturday was one of those days, and I could not have been happier that I remembered those earplugs. Like I would have had to leave the track and go and get some and come back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I was like, I need the caffeine. I'm a little hungover. This is really fucking loud. Like at one point I was like, I can see the sounds they're making. Like I can feel it in my eyeballs.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I think where we sat this portion of the mound, somehow we're closer to the track, it feels like.
We're definitely closer. So yeah, it was louder. But we had a great time. Brought the chairs out, brought some drinks.
And we
ordered from the tamale place.
God, us figuring out that places deliver right to the mounds of the IMS.
Yeah, didn't know if you guys knew that. You can get food delivered to the Turn 2 mounds.
I've so far used Postmates, and so it delivers.
Yeah, I believe DoorDash does as well, but they don't have the tamale place on there.
Well, yeah, but I mean, really, you just like give them the address of the museum, and you're like, fun fact, we're at the mound, so you need to like text me or call me when you get here.
Yep. Turn right and give a bitch a call.
Walk on down and pick up your food. It was great.
Right. It's been life-changing.
It has. I'm concerned how this is going to affect us in the future.
Well, it's not going to be doable in May.
That's true, but like for other,
but for free track days, because the thing, yeah, anytime there's a big event, it's not doable because they'd have to pay to get in.
Yeah, and that's not happening.
Yeah, I mean, we could have it delivered like to the sidewalk.
I mean, I feel like that's an option, but that's also like fucking with traffic, and I'm trying to be cool to people.
Oh, I don't care about people. I walked there.
Well, that's true. I mean, yes, but
I don't care about people.
We walked there because traffic.
I'm like, yeah, fuck the other people.
They're not me, so it doesn't matter.
Right. But yeah, no. So I think that it'll be self-limiting since it's really only on free days.
That's true. It's not going to be like every day while we're at the track. Like, guys, we're going to put in a Grubhub order. Would anybody like to get in this?
I mean, like if Grubhub ever started delivering the drones, game over.
Actually, you know what? I bet we could get delivery like quals. I bet we could get them to deliver outside for quals, but somebody would have to get up and move is the problem.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what the problem is. But yeah, it could be done.
Yeah.
It could be done. If there's a rain delay, it's fucking happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're ordering from the tamale place if there's a rain delay.
I mean, yeah, we'll already be down out of the stands anyway, so yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Lotus! Ooh,
yeah.
See, now we have something else to look forward to if there's a rain delay.
Yeah, I mean, not that we want a rain delay, but now we have things to entertain ourselves, including watching the food.
Yeah, other than just drinking games, because
it gets dangerous.
It does. Not for us, but occasionally for the amateurs.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. So yeah, great test. It should be a really exciting road to Indy season in 2020.
It will. I'm looking forward to it.
I am too. Trevor Carlin made some comments, and he wants IndyCar to check up on teams expanding. He thinks that these bigger teams taking up these small teams is creating a monopoly, that is making it harder for small teams to be in IndyCar.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't disagree. I mean, I believe I've said all along that I think it's goddamn ridiculous for Andretti Autosport to have 5 cars.
I see his point, but here's where I would give Andretti a pass that I wouldn't give to Penske, is that Andretti does have a presence in the ladder series.
Agreed.
So I kind of feel like, okay, but like it's not that they're putting all of their eggs in just the IndyCar basket. They're also like, no, they got that like junior program for the ladder.
And honestly, them having more seats is is somewhat self-serving as well, because they're coaching these drivers up from the ladder series, and if they don't have any seats to put them into, then they just created a really great driver for their rival.
Yes, which is what happened this year.
It is.
Yeah. Which we'll talk about that here in just a few. But I mean, but at the same time, the only way that our sport gets bigger is if more drivers are allowed to participate, which means more seats, which your bigger teams who have that sort of financial stability, can do it too, though. So
absolutely,
it's I see it, but then the other time I'm like, but our sport's still growing.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I mean, I understand his sentiment. Like I can empathize with that. But yeah, it is still growing, and
but I feel like
but also being like IndyCar needs to check up on it. Like there's no rules about that.
Right. Like, he was like, I've had conversations with Jay Fry about it. Okay. Yeah. And
like, good for you. Like, this is a capitalist nation. Okay. If teams want to buy up other teams, they can. That's how it works.
Capitalism. That's capitalism works.
That's how capitalism works. Okay. Like, we're not spreading things around
here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, you've got the money.
Thank you, Carlin.
Like, I don't know why you're even bitching. Of all the small teams,
this is the one that's bitching.
Seriously?
Yeah. Feels like a Rahal move to bitch. Just kidding. Plus, it's not like. No, I'm going to go ahead and say it. It's not like all of Andretti's drivers are in the top 10.
Yeah.
So, having a lot of drivers does not always equate having all of the good drivers. I mean, Penske being an exception, but
totally. I mean, I guess an argument could be made for, the more cars they have, the more data they have. So the more data they can feed their drivers that are exceptionally good. But I would counter that with, you could put Alexander Rossi in a goddamn go-kart and he could still win the Indy 500.
My Honda's like brakes are squeaky and I got about, I'd say 50 miles of gas in that car and he'd still win the 500 in that car right now.
Yeah.
Also, it doesn't have air conditioning, so there you go, buddy.
Either does an IndyCar. He'll be perfectly fine.
Mean,
he could win that thing in the Vangina.
With the Flamingo.
Because,
first of all, it's the only way that car is going to be driven in the 500.
100%.
Yeah, just want to put that out there for everybody.
I mean, we're putting the Flamingo on it for liquor and lights.
Yeah.
And we're putting lights on it.
Yeah, we got to step up our game this year.
Yeah, we got to get more battery-powered lights because I want to have the van covered in lights and the Flamingo. Yeah, we got to step it up.
We've become our own Christmas float.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. I mean, there's a sunroof, okay? Don't think that, I mean, so we could even have super tall headbands on the front if you wanted because it can stick out the top.
We're really excited that they're now having an out-of-car experience. Like, this is really the most excited I've been about this.
I mean, we're going to have 2 photo shoots, one at the out-of-car experience and then another one in front of our car.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, I'm very excited about the out-of-car experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that.
I am, too. Which, for those of you that are looking for things to do in December, there's another cool event that we will be talking about more later, but it's called Racers Know Dave Dusick. Mm-hmm. And it's a fundraiser for Riley Children's Hospital, and it's a super fun event.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, we'll talk about it more in depth, and we're actually going to chat with Dave Dusick about it on the show. But yeah, as I say, look it up, check it out a little bit. But it's a great time. There's great music, great food. IndyCar drivers come and staff the bar for like 30-minute increments to see, who can raise the most money, and it's a
Their
really fun
cocktails are
time.
so-so. I'm going to be real honest with that. I'm a very big judge of the cocktails.
I mean, yeah, you are a harsh judge of cocktails.
I am a harsh judge of cocktails. Anyway.
It's okay. But yeah.
Also fun event. Definitely Google it, look it up, get you some ticks.
Yeah, because that's also in December, so.
All of the things.
It's a good time. You could actually do 2 birds with 1 stone because Lights at the Brickyard will be going on that night. So you can run through the course and then go to the party.
How did that work with us last time? We had to come in a separate way, didn't we?
Yeah, we did have a weird separate entrance.
Oh, I wonder how that's going to work with like the out of car experience.
Well, we're not in the pagoda this year. We're in the pavilion.
Pagoda Pavilion?
Like in the buildings though, like where we were for Rev.
Because I was like, the pavilion is where the
out of yeah. Yep.
Oh my God, so many photo opportunities.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great.
I really love Christmas. Okay, we have to not talk about Christmas.
I know, I do too. The first day that it was like super cold, like 2 weeks ago, I was already like, I'm gonna put my Christmas tree up now. I don't give a shit.
I know. I have to change my furniture.
I thought that too. I was like, maybe I'll rearrange the apartment this year. I didn't really love where my tree was last year, so yeah.
Nice.
That's the whole thing. All right, back to the show.
Right, back to this. All right,
silly season.
So yeah, so the latest news is like Pato was like released early from his Formula One contract because he has something for IndyCar coming down. So
it's about damn time. He got hosed last year, man.
He did. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I love that kid.
He's just fun. Dang it. He's just so much fun.
He is fun.
Yeah. So, all right, which kind of just leads into our discussion of the silly season.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do we know? Well, what we think all of Penske coming back.
Yes.
Yeah, all of Andretti's coming back, including young Colton Herta.
Yes.
Ray Hall, Letterman, Lanigan, they're coming back. Chip Ganassi, both Scott and Felix are coming back, and they are being joined by young Marcus Ericsson.
Yes. Very exciting.
And
2 Swedes and a Kiwi.
2 Swedes and it's 2 Swedes, 1 Kiwi?
No.
Okay.
But 2 Swedes and a Kiwi. I mean, that sounds like a great reality show for Chip Ganassi Racing. I'm just gonna put it out there.
Yeah, or a really good cocktail.
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know how you would make it, but it sounds like a really fun cocktail that you would have somewhere.
Vodka and kiwi juice.
Yep. I think you'd have to add something else. Kiwi juice just doesn't do it for me, though.
All right.
Like a tonic water, I think, maybe, to give it a little.
Kiwi-infused vodka with a splash of soda water and a garnish of kiwi and lime.
Perfect.
There we go. 2 Swedes and a Kiwi.
You're all welcome. Yeah. So we're still... There's a lot of other things that's just kind of like, yeah, Ed's going to stay with Ed Carpenter Racing. We don't know about Ed Jones. We don't know who's going to drive the road course car.
We do know that it's not going to be Ed Jones.
Yeah, I should say we do know that. Thank you, Thea.
She's like, yeah, I called that bitch.
Yeah, apparently. Who knew that my dog was an Ed Jones fan, and now she's upset. Piggott.
Yeah, no word on that.
No word on that.
Although I did have a dream this week that his contract was renewed, so that comes true. Well, then you heard it here first.
Well, if that comes true, that means my dream's coming true, and I don't know how that's going to happen.
That's fair.
I don't know who's going to be, the new Aero McLaren Racing SP, although things indicate that it's going to be Hinch, but nothing's been signed.
Nothing's been confirmed.
But everybody says that he's coming back. Even people with the team.
I know, but their wording is still interesting. Like, we always had the intention of having Hinch. Like, it's just oddly phrased.
It is oddly phrased.
Nobody has said, yes, of course, Hinch is coming back. Yes, we're having Hinch back. Like, we've always had every intention of bringing Hinch back. Well, nobody gives a shit about your intention. Sign a contract.
Yeah, yes, we've signed him for a 1-year contract or something like that.
Well, he's still technically under contract, but yeah, it's a
whole wonky, yeah. So we don't know that.
Yeah.
And whoever his
Arrow
teammate.
still does not enjoy the naked photos.
Oh, it tickles me every time somebody says, "Yeah, did you hear?" And I was like, "Did you guys not watch the video when it first came out and go, all of the Arrow shit is blurred? That's never a good sign."
Nope. That can't be good.
I was like, I did the back 15 seconds because it was like, am I just too traumatized and I can't? Nope, that's blurred out.
Right. I mean, that's, yeah.
Yep.
It's like you get called in for a meeting with your boss, and 15 minutes before the meeting, you can't get into your email.
That's a danger zone.
Yeah. You're getting shit canned, my friend. You're getting shit canned. Find
a lighter and set something on fire.
Yeah, like, this is it.
Go out with a bang, okay? It's the only way. Oh. And this has been How to Quit a Job.
Right. How to burn a bridge like you mean it.
Let the bridges you burn light the way. We're just supposed to be like a inspirational thing, but it also works in real life.
I mean, yeah, figuratively and literally. That's not advice that anybody should have ever said to you or me. Let the bridges you burn light the way. We already have a scorched earth policy.
Done already, sir. What else? Ooh, we need to figure out the second Foyt car because it's
not Mateus laced.
It is not. It's not Matt laced, and he seems like a good kid.
I mean, they're still trying to find funding for a full season for Tony Kanaan, and I did call this, so everyone can suck it. That it is Tony Kanaan's final season.
I know. First of all, we had been talking about that for years.
Well, I know. But I called it way early. I was like, 2020 will be his swan song.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. So, but yeah, he's definitely back. But yeah, they're still looking for funding for him to have a full-time season.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Robin Miller wrote an interesting article about all that.
It's not an interesting article. Robin Miller wrote the same article that everybody else has been talking about for 6 months.
Well, I mean, that's true. I will say the part that I found interesting was his rundown of the available drivers.
That's also not. No. I found that lazy. That's the same. First of all, he had Connor Daly in that list.
Well, yeah, he didn't put any thought into that, but
he just copied and pasted somebody else's Twitters. This is a hill I'm going to die on, apparently.
That's fine. I mean, you know that I don't particularly care for Robin Miller either, but
I mean, it would be cool if he had included something, I don't know, new or interesting in it.
I mean, fair.
I don't mean to rag on it, but it wasn't.
Yeah, you do.
A little bit. Anyway, we don't know who's going to be driving for Carlin. Speaking of, recently, Mr. Oh, okay. Well, what are you going to do next season? Do you not know?
Right. Well, I'm sure Chilton's going to have a road course ride.
Yes. Is now. Oh my God! Is it going to be like Ed Carpenter's road course buddy and Max Chilton's road course? No, oval buddy.
Oh.
Why doesn't Max just take the road courses for Ed?
I'm sure Ed's asking that question too because he'd love that Gallagher money.
I mean, I'm just here to make connections for everybody.
I mean, it makes sense to me.
Somebody has a need. Somebody has a weirdly opposite need. Look, we can synergize together.
I'm just saying, you and I go to a restaurant. If there's a pickle on your plate, you don't like pickles. I love pickles. I get to eat it. Everybody wins.
See, my mom doesn't like tomatoes. If she has a tomato, I get it.
She doesn't like tomatoes? That is just sinful.
Well, she likes tomatoes, but if we go to a Mexican restaurant, the one that we go to, they don't cut it up like it's a tomato slice.
Oh, I gotcha.
So she's like, I don't want this. And I'm like, I do. And then I just eat it.
Oh, no, yeah. No, I would eat it, yeah. Put a little salt on that bad boy.
Oh, I just pop it in my mouth. Gone.
Yeah, you do.
When she said, I don't know.
But yeah, so Carlin, we haven't heard anything on that. Haven't heard, I mean, although Kimball usually has, that diabetes money.
He's got the diabetes money. Although I feel like one of his sponsors was having issues.
Oh.
I think it was the diabetes because it's Novo
Novodisc.
Yeah, and I feel like their parent company had some issues.
Interesting. Was it because they price gouged on insulin with the other pharma companies?
Yeah, that might have been part of it.
Yeah, I am sorry for Charlie Kimball, but speaking on behalf of the rest of the diabetics in the country, fuck you if you price gouged.
You're not a diabetic.
Well, of all of the diabetics, sorry, I'm not diabetic, but I'm going to speak on behalf of them. I feel like they all.
You're going to be their spokesperson.
Yep, I am today. Your dad would agree.
He would. He hates the man anyway. So yeah, we don't know.
Yeah.
we also don't know the other person on the McLaren. But some people have been saying that's where Pato probably would go.
I would very much enjoy that.
I'd be so excited for him.
Oh, think of the team videos with Pato and Hinch. That would be fantastic.
I just need this to happen.
Yep.
Purely for personal reasons, because I need some entertainment.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, I don't think we said it. Dale Coyne is set.
No, we didn't say it because it was kind of one of those like.
I mean, it's been set.
The man only signed the 1-year contracts, but he's going to keep those 2. So we do get another year of dad and son.
Dad and Sonny.
I mean, God. Dear every team, please do fun videos. There's so much.
Please.
So much.
I mean, it's so much material.
Don't know Yunkos. That's a whole situation we don't know about.
Yeah.
They had their cars out, so for the ladder series.
They did, but yeah, I don't know how committed they are to the IndyCar series at this point, other than in the ladder series. I mean, I assume that they'll try and do the 500 again, but yeah, we haven't really heard anything else. No updates on Dragon Speed Racing, and they definitely wanted to do more races this year.
I would imagine, like, this is me being like Instagram sneaky detective, that we're going to be hearing stuff from them.
Ooh, I like it.
Just from some stories of people that we follow. That's right.
I like it.
Social media to the rescue, bitches.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Social media has made it so much easier to like stalk people and see what they're doing.
Well, maybe we don't.
No more. I mean, okay, it's not like stalking, but just makes it easier to be sneaky.
It does make it easier to be sneaky. Please remember that Ed Carpenter's protective order has not ran out. No, just kidding. Although, did you see? This is actually not off topic. Apparently there's TED Talk Indianapolis or TED Indianapolis, and he is one of the speakers.
I did see that.
I am
because you sent it to me.
Oh, that's true. I don't remember which platform I sent it to you on.
Oh, it was Twitter, so I saw it right away.
Because sometimes if it's the Instagram, you don't see it.
I know that is very true, but no, you did send it to me. It's actually this Friday, which, yeah, unfortunately I cannot go.
Part of me wonders how that big giant introvert is really going to handle a TED Talk.
I mean, I hope that there's video.
Yeah, I would say whoever is listening to this and ends up going, please put like I have many questions. Like, is he going to come out with his helmet on, and like that's how he's going to get over like his like I don't want to be in front of people thing?
No, I think it's going to be jeans and a sport coat. I think he's going to go full.
He's going to go full dad.
Full dad.
Oh, please, somebody take photos. There's going to be so many dad memes we can use. Oh, yeah. I need this.
And like the jeans are going to be like just a Scotch 2 baggy.
Yeah, because that's like the dad move.
The dad,
like,
yeah.
The dad gene. Like, but the like hip dad gene, but not super hip dad gene.
Yeah, like I'm picturing my older brother right now.
Oh no,
and if it's chilly, under the sport coat is going to be a mock turtleneck.
Yes. I was just going there with you.
Mm-hmm.
The mocker neck.
Yes. If he's got suede elbow patches, I will lose it.
Just tweet it out and tag us. You don't have to tag Ed, but I need to see this.
Yeah. In fact, I'd prefer if you didn't tag Ed.
Just makes it funnier to me.
Oh, yeah. The nice pair of loafers or tennis shoes. Could go either way.
Oh my God, what if they're like air monarchs?
Oh, shit. If he rolls out in some air monarchs.
I need you to immediately.
Nate, please do this.
Just tag us. We will make sure the people who love air monarchs get it. Okay,
Yeah.
I promise.
Yeah, like it better end up in my Facebook group.
This has tickled me more than I thought it would.
Yeah. Oh.
We also, and this is like I've seen it now in writing. Meyer Shank Racing potentially Andretti Autosport.
Yeah.
And that threw me because they were never really like on the high list of like technical partnerships because I was like, man, they just had the technical partnership with Harding, and now they've got the 5th seat and a robust ladder. Like,
yeah,
I feel like that's spread too thin, Michael.
it's interesting. Yeah, very interesting. I mean, but I like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's still I don't think it's been substantiated, but motorsports.com had it in an article.
And yeah, they're
article about Trevor Carlin being a little whiny.
Yeah, that's what did him in was the Meyer Shank.
He was like, it's not fair. Well, did you offer to partnership with them? No? Okay.
Right? I mean, to be fair, Carlin is Chevy's, but
well, I know, but still.
But still, yeah, exactly. It's like, well, I don't see you out there trying to.
Right, yeah. Like you can't even put together a full season for drivers. Like, anyway.
Yeah.
Also, we have our lights kiddos. Like, well, kiddo, but I bet we'll see a couple. You know, how's that gonna work out?
Well, that's the thing. There's not a lot of places for them to go. I mean, it's kind of good that there's not that many lights drivers right now because we don't have that many open seats in IndyCar. Like they make it that far and then
they can't go any further. Yeah.
Yeah. Because Renus VK possibly, Oliver Skew obviously, Aaron Telitz can move up, which I love him.
I do too.
Yeah. But it almost, I mean, I really want to believe AJ and Larry Foyt that like they're going to make some significant changes and things. And like when we talked to Larry, you know, he did talk about some of the things that, you know, they had done. And actually what's interesting is the quote in the Robin Miller article about the shocks was actually in the interview that we did with Larry Foyt. Just fun fact.
Stop stealing our ship. No, just kidding. He didn't steal it.
He didn't steal it. But yeah, so like I want to believe that they are making positive strides, but I just don't trust it. And it's like if I was a lights driver, I feel like driving for Foyt was a death sentence.
Yeah, I'd be like, no, thank you.
Like especially your rookie year, you know, like if they don't have their shit together, I'm gonna look like shit, and nobody's gonna want me. It's almost better to take a year off.
I mean, not that this was really like their fault, but in his rookie year, Matthias Leist's car caught on fire.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's Foyt is looking for a second driver, and nobody has mentioned Matthias Leist's name again except for us.
Yeah.
I'm really gonna miss saying not in the laced.
I know. I don't know if he's. I know that he has backing and funding, but he just didn't really put up the results.
No, I mean a few flashes of brilliance, but again, do we really feel like we got to see his potential? I mean,
no. I mean
Tony Kanaan is not a shitty driver, but he had shitty starting positions the entire season.
Yeah.
So at some point, it's, I mean, maybe Matt Lace is a decent driver. We just didn't know it because he wasn't in great equipment.
What were you about to say? Is a good kid.
He is a good kid. He cannot rent a car though.
He still cannot rent a car. No. One of the older men have to drive their kiddo home.
Yep.
God in heaven.
Maybe we could offer for him to caravan with us to race us, since he won't be able to rent a car. He could just ride with us in the Vangina in case anybody needs a sub.
There you go. He could take a shift driving. It's fine.
Absolutely. We'll make great time.
Oh yeah. We might catch on fire, but I feel like that's still a hazard, even if he wasn't driving.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have new vehicles, so I mean, it's always a hazard.
He also looks like he's small enough that if the megaphone goes off again, he can squirrel on back there and fix it.
Oh, he's definitely doing that. New guy gets to do that for sure.
That's a rookie job.
God.
I don't care how many seasons you've been driving in IndyCar. This is your rookie year in the Vangina.
Thank you very much. Oh, that damn megaphone. I love that thing, but that switch is way too soft, and it shifts, and then the siren's going off. Because I had to take the whole back piece apart because even taking the batter, like the back off, nope, there's still connection there. It's still.
I remember that text when you're like, "Are you kidding me? I thought you took it apart," and I was like, "Whoa!" And then we were like, "Oh my God, it still connects somehow."
Yeah, like the call is coming from inside the house. Like it was. What witchcraft is this?
This is the ghosts of Pocono Pass come to haunt us.
And Daytona.
And oh God, yeah, and Daytona.
Yeah, those are the two biggest races for that megaphone.
Yep. Oh, Lord.
Oh. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I would love to see Ganassi add a fourth car with Askew.
I really feel like they should at least pick him up for the rides that he's got the funding for.
Yeah,
and hopefully he could put something together to get like a full season then. But yeah, that'd be great for him.
Yeah, because he already has a connection with Mike Hull and that team a little bit. So yeah, I would love that, and I really enjoy Oliver Askew.
I do too.
Ollie,
good old Ollie.
Molly and Ollie.
We said, I mean, he was going to be my second podcast with it's. I don't know what we would discuss, but with Molly and Ollie, and it works.
Yeah, it does. Oh.
We'll figure out the subject later, okay? The title is cool.
We've got the name.
That's half the battle. Okay, both of my animals are fighting on the couch next to me. Good Lord, guys.
My cat's just judging me because I won't let him get in my lap. So, any other wild ass guesses from you on what might happen?
I think wherever Pato goes is going to be like the big deal, and I'm excited to figure this out. Like, nice. I want it to be McLaren, but like, if I will be pleasantly shocked if it's like something else.
Yeah.
Like, surprise. He's the second Ed Carpenter car, and I'll be like, what? I didn't see that coming! And I'll be excited.
Or like, RLL does add a third.
And it's Pato.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
don't want that.
No. I'll make a wild ass guess that if AMR does drop Hinch, that he ends up at Foyt.
Really? Okay. That's a bold statement.
Yeah, that'll be my wild ass guess.
Okay. I'm
not saying I want that. Yeah.
Hinch ends up. Well, I was gonna say it'd be real fun. Not fun, but like, Hinch is at Foyt and somehow Connor's at AMR Schmidt Racing. Or Schmidt AMR, whatever we're calling it.
Yeah. That would be funny, actually.
Would be funny.
It'd be ironic.
Mm-hmm. I really want him to get a full-time ride. So bad.
For the love of everything holy. I want that so much.
What do I need to do to put him in a car today?
Seriously. Be independently wealthy, apparently.
Well, that's not happening. Sorry, kid.
Yeah, sorry. I can't make that happen today.
I mean, Hoosiers support Hoosiers, but I don't have any money, so will you take a donation in kind?
Right.
All right.
Also willing to walk dogs.
Mm-hmm. Do you need a personal representative? I'll do
Right.
that for free. That'll free up some money.
Right. I could do that.
Mhm.
Oh, but yeah, I want to see him in a full-time ride so bad.
I know. He had great, I mean, for the races that he finished, which wasn't his fault when he didn't. Great
Yep.
result.
He really did. I mean, and he showed that he's so versatile. I mean, he drove in, I don't know, like half the
All
team's
of the team.
equipment this year. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, just huge varieties in, level of equipment that he was in and still put up results every time. So I want it to happen.
I do too.
I need that.
I need
Oh.
it.
All right. Well, on to our shit. We
Did
didn't
make. Okay. I was trying to say it along with you.
No, I never try to say it together anymore because we fuck it up every time. So
Okay.
it can't be done over the phone.
We've done it before over the phone.
It was a fluke.
I know.
Even a blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then.
There it is.
Yep.
All
Okay.
right. Our shit we didn't make of the MotoGP, the motorcycle racing at Indy.
Yep. And it ran from 2008 to 2015.
2016, it was a mutual uncoupling.
It was.
Isn't that the word? Conscious
I think
uncoupling.
So.
Damn it.
Conscious uncoupling. There we go. They used the road course setup with 16 turns, 2.591 miles. They actually had to pave and add in some chicanery.
Yes.
Right? Because as it turns out, motorcycles can't do the 9-degree banking at those speeds. It was very dangerous. So they had to adjust some things.
They had to whoop, whoop, squirrel a little.
Yep. The most victories and poles is Marc Marquez, and he had 3 of each.
Isn't that the best name for a driver? Marc Marquez.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
I was going to say, yeah, the closest finish was actually the last race in 2015 with 0.688 seconds.
And so what's always been interesting is actually the very first motorized race that really took place, way back when at the IMS before, was a Federation of American Motorcyclists raced in August of 1909.
Wow.
Yeah. They hit 70 miles an hour, but this was a loose and gravelly track. So probably not the best thing for motorcycles, hitting 70 miles an hour.
Hell no. You shouldn't hit gravel at 70 miles an hour on a motorcycle today.
No. So, I mean, obviously, it was a short-lived thing. But
Short-lived.
1909.
That's pretty cool.
Kind of the first big event there was motorcycles, which, if you think about it, Allison was a big fan of the hippodrome and bicycle racing, so
that's true.
It's the whole thing.
Yeah, that's
and
very true.
They're back.
They are in 2020 next year.
We will not be there, as we discussed earlier. It's over the weekend. That is Gateway.
It is. Although honestly, if we came back Sunday, we could go on Sunday.
Well, that's true. You mean if we just turned around and after the race drove back like we did last time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Although we rolled in about 4 a.m.
Yeah. Or I mean, even if we just got up early, got a hotel, or
maybe
drove a couple hours.
Yeah. Grabbed a hotel.
Yep.
Just rolled straight into the IMS.
Yep.
Hey guys, we're here.
Pick up our creds on our way out of town to the IndyCar race, and then roll back in, park in the media lot. I mean, we're already gonna have a cooler and all of our track shit.
That's true. Might as well just keep the party going.
Right? We'll have the coolers, we'll have the alcohol, we'll have the koozies.
Oh my God.
We'll have the scanners, we've got the cameras.
That means we're going to be celebrating my birthday at the IMS at a racing event.
Yes.
Oh God, this is happening.
Oh, it's gonna No, it won't be the first time, but it will be one. It's it's always my favorite day. One of my favorite days of the year when
it's happening.
Molly's drunker than Abby, and it doesn't happen at the track very often, but when it does,
It's magical.
oh, it is magical. I love your birthday so much.
Oh God.
Even if you are only 5'2".
I'm 5'5", but
Fuck you, I'm 5'5".
also happy early birth. Did you say that just so I would say happy early birthday?
I did not actually. I actually was just being a nice person. I know it's rare.
Well, I was just it being so close to your birthday. I was like, this bitch right here.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's 100% something I would do. It's just late, and I'm not. Yeah, I'm just a little tired. Otherwise, yeah, I probably would have.
All right, well, never mind. I retract my happy early birthday.
That's all right.
I'll say it to you on your real birthday.
Yeah, I'm like, you got time. You got
Not
a
like
couple
we're in
days.
constant contact with each other.
Jesus, no kidding.
I don't know how to take that.
No, I mean, I love that we are, but yeah, it's like, no, we will talk at least 75 more times before my birthday.
The way that you said that. Jesus.
I'm sorry, I did say that kind of shitty. I didn't mean it like that. I just thinking about the asinine number of texts that we have. I mean, and it's not really asinine. Like they're valuable. Like we have lots of things to say to each other. Right. But there's so many times that I'm like looking for a photo, and I think I sent that to Molly. And most texts I can just go into and just scroll through the sent photos and find it pretty quickly. But no, if it's something that I've sent to you, I'm like, nope. Who else did I send it to? Because I don't have the time.
We send a lot of gifts and like other shit to each other, like screenshots. So
there's a lot of attachments. Well, especially now that we're both back on dating apps. I mean, that's just been nonstop entertainment.
It really has. I actually just have a folder of ones I haven't sent you yet.
Oh, that's amazing. I've got a whole folder on my computer because there was a while, which I'm probably still going to do it, where I'm going to write a book about all my online dating experiences. Well, but I've had like some really weird ones, like one of the first ones, which I have a screenshot of this message. It was a guy whose handle was Tina's Toes Rock.
Well,
and in the message he sent me, it just had one question, and it was, "Are your toenails painted?"
Nope. I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah, nope.
No, I'm
thank
out.
you.
No, thank you.
Yep. The guy that offered to, and I don't want to give away the book, but
no. But, that's a great teaser for your book, though.
Yeah. Let me just tell you, that's the most tame story that's going to be in there.
Oh yeah, with dating apps, it just only goes downhill.
It does. And men of Indianapolis, rest assured, if you have sent me a dick pic, all of my friends have seen it.
Book. I think that's the coffee book version of it. I'm just trying to make some money. I'm just trying to market here, okay?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? That's how we're going to fund this podcast.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh. All right. All right. Let's keep moving because
let's move on. Yeah, we are. All right. So our woman of the week,
and
Angela or Angel. Bet you guys forgot about that.
Guess who didn't?
Angel Sampre or Sampe. I don't know.
It's Sampre. I think that was just Sampe. There is no R in it.
No, I want to put one though. All right. Well, she drives NHRA Pro Stock motorcycles.
Excuse you. She rides NHRA Pro Stock motorcycle.
Excuse me, indeed. I stand corrected. She rode from 96 to 2010 and also during the 2015 season.
Yeah, that was a fun little thing there. Yeah, so up until 2009, which at that point she had like a weird funding issue and she had to miss a race, she held a streak for the longest consecutive starts.
That's amazing.
Yeah, right? Like this lady is badass. Okay.
Yeah, she is.
Like,
yeah. Yeah, and 41 career wins. The winningest female in all of motorcycle history.
I mean, damn.
Yeah. 41 career wins.
She is the 3-time champion in the NHRA Pro Stock, and that was 2000, 2001, and 2002. So she hit her sweet spot right about there.
Yeah, she did. 45 top qualifier awards, which is the most that anybody has ever won.
Yeah, which is, like if you qualify highest, then you're the most a season. I assume that makes you the top qualifier for that season.
Yeah. 42 poles.
Yeah. I mean, she had at one time held the national pro stock record for a 6.871 second run, and that was back in 2007.
Damn.
Yeah. Streak of qualifications of 183 consecutive
qualifying runs
where like she showed up to quals and she'd get knocked out of qualifications, which is amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
So yeah, 364 wins and 506 competitive rounds. It's like a 70 some odd percent like she's gonna like win it, which
wow,
that's not bad. That's not a bad stat.
That's a crazy good stat. Yes. She is one of very few women to win a major motorsports championship.
Actually, one of the others was Shirley Muldowney.
Yeah.
Her, I think Christina Nielsen, and there was like somebody else, and somebody is like yelling it right now because they can recall it, and I just can't recall it in my brain. But there's like one more person, female lady, who's one of the like women to have won this major motorsports championship.
Yeah. So she is quite the badass.
Quite the badass. Yeah.
I mean, plus motorcycles just are badass.
And like pro stock drag racing motorcycles. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'd love to see what her personal motorcycle is.
At one point, I'm gonna say this wrong. So, but I thought it was her racing
Suzuki.
Was a Suzuki, yes. But I don't know if that would be her personal though.
Yeah, you never know. Now, see, since we talked about Pikes Peak last week or the week before, that's definitely a place that I think would be super fun to ride a motorcycle.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like, yeah, the twisty, turny. I mean, yeah,
up in the mountains. Hell yeah.
Like I love that in my convertible, and I love my convertible. And I thought that it was just the bee's knees until I rode it on my motorcycle, and I was like, nope, this is better.
You're like, I am much closer to the road. I am one.
Yeah, you really feel like it. I mean, yeah. It's also why they scare me a little bit. I have a healthy respect for them, but no, I get it. Everybody has a motorcycle. I'm like, yeah, I get it.
I get it. It's cool.
I get it. It's cool. Oh, but yeah, very cool. Now, have you written about her?
No, I have not.
Okay, but I assume that you will because you usually do. And if you haven't caught up on In Molly's blogs, you can find them on our website at www.fastcarsfastgirls.com. From there, you can link to our podcast. Make sure that you subscribe and like, rate, review, all that good stuff. Share us with your friends and family. You can also find us on any podcast hosting app that there is. We are on iTunes, Google Play Store, et cetera, et cetera. You can also link to our social media from our website. We're on Facebook. You can just search for Fast Cars, Fast Girls. We're on Instagram at Fast Cars, Fast Girls, and on Twitter at Fast Cars in 317. And we like to have a lot of fun on our social media, so follow us, interact with us, check it out.
We'll have some fun in the off season, we promise.
We sure will. Fast and funny, 52 weeks a year.
There you go. Love it.
Yeah, I did set that one up, though.
You did. I was like, where the hell is she going with this? And I was like, son of a bitch.
Gotcha.
Damn it.
Oh, it's my little game every week to just slip in our social media. For those of you who don't know this game, I never plan on where I'm going to do it. I just kind of slip it in, and my goal is to always try and make Molly laugh.
Because I was like, she's not going to say it, and then I get to say it as my white flag at the end and be like, ha ha.
Well, you don't just say it, you shame me.
I do. That's why it's kind of also one of my favorite things is when you forget, I get to go, well, my white flag is our social media.
Except, yeah, right? Except the week that we both forgot.
I know, that was horrible.
Although that's only happened once.
Good for us. I'm proud of us.
Yeah, I mean, in 135 episodes, it's only happened once.
Yeah.
So, I'm pretty proud of us.
Yeah. Speaking of white flags.
Speaking of white flags, well, my birthday's coming up,
Yes, your
and
birthday is Friday.
my birthday is Friday, so I've got a fun weekend planned. But it's a surprise to some people, so I'll have to talk about it next week. But I will just
know.
say that I'm excited, um, yeah, and that it's going to be, I hope it's a beautiful weekend. And I'm also going to get to spend some time with my good camera, taking pictures of nature, which in the fall is just awesome. So I know it sounds nerdy, but yep, I'm excited to take my camera and take pictures of trees and leaves. So
That's okay. It's fall. It's a good time to
right.
take pictures. I mean, that's half of what I'm doing when we go out to Seattle. So
Oh heck yeah,
yeah. So I will have mountains, real mountains.
you will have real mountains.
Yeah.
You will. What's your white flag?
Happy birthday.
Well, thank you.
I will, of course, say it again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it doesn't count.
I know, but it counts for the podcast part of this.
It does. It does.
And definitely follow your social medias because I will be putting out pictures for your birthday. And yeah, we'll just see what I find when I sit in my training for the next couple of days at work.
I'm excited.
I am too, actually. I'm like, ooh, I know I've got some good photos somewhere.
Well, and yeah, I say I need to you know what? Over like Christmas or something, I'm gonna get into Mom's old photos and find some like way back from St. John's and just sit on it for a little bit.
That's where I'm going immediately. Is the
Yeah, I know. Yeah, your parents are more organized than my family is with photos and things. So
yeah,
I'm
it's just
excited.
because they moved, and so photos and shit started
Oh,
getting beat up.
see, that's exactly what it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
my mom's lived in that house since before I was born. So
Yeah. When the first big move, all of a sudden, it's like, what do you mean I have to take all of these boxes of things?
right, I don't want them yet. I was waiting for you to die.
Like, not to be mean, but you're not dead yet.
Right? Like, why would I take all my shit out of your house? You're still alive.
That goes in the post-death things to worry about.
Do you not still own this house?
Right? What is happening?
Then it's fine here.
It's still yours. You're not dead yet.
Right?
But don't throw it away because I want it.
I want it, just not now.
Just
I know
not dead.
exactly where it is when I'm ready for it.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Well, if you
Let's
made it
check
this far, yep. Thanks for listening. We're going to wave that checkered flag.
Bye.
You guys have a great week. Bye.